Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. My wife is having a secret affair with my brother. Hello. My wife is having an affair with my brother and I read their messages where they backstab me and my other family members. This has been happening since 2018 and we live in the same home. I have a 5-year-old daughter and both wife and brother think they are fooling me and think I don't know anything. Thinking of going to live alone elsewhere. Kindly advise how to take up the matter with both of them and my parents. Thanks. Edit, I hate none, neither love them. Whatever I will do it calmly as always. I have been living with this for a few years and it has no impact on my morals and life in general. It's as if it's normal. Thanks for all your advice. I will leave and let her raise the child alone. I shall play with my daughter on weekends. This is my new life. Let a lawyer move out and bring your daughter with you. Don't let them raise her. Don't be shy to tell your family members also. He needs proof of the messages first to take with him. This, definitely tell everyone, they deserve the public shame for their actions. Yup. They should be ashamed of themselves and need their actions brought to light so everyone can see how disgusting they are. A true family would be livid at the brother for this. This bridge is made of kindling. Is it his daughter? Or is it his niece? As far as I know, a DNA test won't tell. So if he takes his daughter, all the ex-wife will have to do is say it isn't his daughter and now he's got potential kidnapping charges. I hate to say it, but I think he's got to leave his daughter behind. Just my 2 cents. You clearly have zero idea how paternity tests work, huh? Unless Op and his brother are identical twins, a standard, run-of-the-mill paternity test, hell, even one from Ancestry.com, will be just fine. You're not giving us your 2 cents, as much as you're handing out monopoly money. Well, he said since 2018 and his daughter is 5, so she was likely born before the affair in 2017. Your 2 cents is shite. Sorry, but that advice is very non-helpful. Like bro, you're telling him just to leave her behind. This is someone's life. I don't think we realize how damaging this type of advice can be. It may be just your 2 cents, but this is somebody's life that could potentially damage. You should think before you say something without a single thought. Is Op's name on the certificate? If it is, then he is the father. Even if mom says he is not, he still has a great chance. Especially if he's helped bring her up till now. Rolling eyes face. Do they know that you know about it? I agree, put distance between you, and divorce her. Not yet. Should be a nice wake-up call for them. This is truly shitty behavior from the 2 people you should be able to trust the most. Op, you are doing great. I do not know your country, but you are handling this very well. Now for the advice. If you have a job and some money in the bank, take the child and get a DNA test done. You can do a home test or just go to hospital and get it done. Do this in secret also. Hire yourself a lawyer and file. The lawyer will tell you your rights. Supply him with evidence. All texts, videos, phone records. Figure out where they are meeting. Get some pics or videos. Ask a lawyer about this first. Start cashing checks at liquor stores and only deposit enough for bills. Hide rest. When the lawyer tells you the papers are ready, have her served at home. Make sure you have a party that day. Have all extended family over that day. For extra money they will serve wherever and whenever. In reason, of course. Make sure both sides of the families know what they have been doing. One last thing. If they're making out in your bedroom in your house, you do not need permission to put cameras in your bedroom. Remember, you want to leave them with a what the F just happened to look on their face. Good luck, Op. Work quietly for now. Get everything together in terms of legal documentation, custody and financial details. You specifically want to check whether your residence has at-fault laws for divorce proceedings. When you are ready to move and take action, Do not move out, just change the locks, and make sure all of her stuff is there, with the divorce papers being ready. Also, this will get messy. Cheating has become a common issue in marriages and common law partners. This week I have heard so many stories about mutual friends. My cousin caught her husband with the wife of their best friend. My ex-husband had an affair with his boss in order to get promoted, then proceeded to have an affair with a woman he was working next to. I worked in the same building at Health Canada in Ottawa. I do not blame him as my alcoholism drove him away. I am sober now. I empathize with you because your wife and brother made a choice to act on their needs, not considering the dramatic effects and pain it causes, especially when children are involved. They got caught in what I call sneaky behavior. Secrets keep you sick. In Europe it is more common for men to have a mistress. It is more acceptable there. Monogamy is rare during these times, especially during the pandemic. And many couples stay in marriages for financial reasons and the sake of the children. Where the children would be better 9ff being raised feeling loved, not abused or involved in drama that many adults engage in. A committed relationship takes work from both partners. Forgiveness is a long process. I am at that point. My feelings of betrayal, jealousy, emotional pain, resentment, anger, rage, revenge are gone as I have dropped the rocks. I am free. I hope eventually you get to that state. It is a long process. Commonplaces affairs happen: workplace, relatives, friends. Random encounters. Our Western culture looks down on it, especially the Christian faith. Lie are hurtful and the saying goes, the truth shall set you free. File for a divorce, cite adultery, then settle the custody agreement and move on, bro. Sometime down the line forgive your bro if you can, forgive her when you can. Remember the kid in all of this. Don't live in hate, brother. Time will heal wounds, reason cannot. Why do they deserve forgiveness? They deserve to be shamed for it. They don't deserve forgiveness, but a victim doesn't deserve to live with a grudge forever. That is worse than forgiving someone who doesn't deserve it. Exactly. That anger eats away at you. The best way to address it is to eventually find a way to let it go. Granted, that can take God knows how long to reconcile with. Forgiveness isn't usually for the person that's forgiven. It's for the person giving the forgiveness. It helps to move forward in many cases. That being said, forgiving is not the same as forgetting. Best way to move forward, emo, is to cut them out of your life permanently. There is an argument that going out of your way to hurt somebody that wronged you is not going to benefit you because of the energy you are spending that you could have spent towards healing, but I think the same can be said about forgiving. These people aren't worth forgiveness. They are scum and they don't deserve 1 second of thought. I'm not arguing that. I'm North Carolina with my brother, but for my own well-being and mental health I have also forgiven him. He doesn't know that since we don't talk, so it's not for him, it's for me. Like I said, forgiving and forgetting are not the same. Leaving your cheating wife and backstabbing brother to raise your daughter isn't the right move. I don't think this world needs any more broken people. If the child is yours, cut the brother and wife out of your life, but you'd be just as shitty a human as them if you choose to abandon your daughter. Wow, the cheating is one ducked up thing, but the backstabbing too? The lies, bro. The gall of it. I'd have to leave before I get criminally angry. It's a lot to lose for Op to feel nothing. I imagine that's one of the reasons she looked elsewhere. Being with someone that expresses zero emotion can be draining. Shouldn't blame him for why she treated him like shit. Yeah, this is one of those situations where the AP is almost, if not just as at fault as the cheater. Generally this is not the case, but when it's your own ducking brother. It's stories like this that make me think my situation is not that bad. I'm sorry man, you will be okay, give it time and see how things turn out for you. Get a lawyer and do what's logically right. My advice, please get out and get your daughter. I respect you for handling the situation without any hatred or anger. Get yourself the best damned divorce attorney you can find. Lay out the entire situation for them. Then listen to their advice. Do not leave the house or your daughter unless the lawyer says that's your best option. Also ask about getting a paternity test for your daughter. You know they've been having an affair since at least 2018, but unless that was the first time they ever met, you don't know for sure that 2018 is when the affair started. And get tested for STDs as soon as you can, because you don't know if your brother brought anything other than infidelity into your house. What sort of fucking humans do this shit for years and live in the same home as husband? What's wrong with people? Confused face. I hope you're okay. Look man. Sorry bro, I hate this kind of bullshit, but this is life. If you leave your child with her, which is totally understandable, please don't let her pay the price of your mistakes. You are not the cheater, but at the end of the day you should embrace the choice that you made years ago. Your child is an innocent soul who deserves the best life that you could bring her. So, that's the only thing that really cares now, her mental care, at least the time she needs to be ready to understand this kind of situation. Hope the best for you, and always be brave like you are right now. English is not my first language. As someone who went through my ex-wife having affairs and trying to hide it from family because of shame, don't do what I did. Tell everyone. Tell your friends, your family, her family. Get the support you need. Don't let guilt or shame or fear get the best of your mental health. Second, I agree with everyone else. Talk to a lawyer ASAP. Like now. Plan on moving out after you hear what your lawyer says and plan on bringing your daughter with you. Schedule the movers and U-Haul. Get your stuff to a storage unit. Get a hotel booked for a few nights. Sign a lease somewhere quickly, but within a legal distance according to your lawyer. Just be prepared to do what you need to do quickly. I took way too long to do this stuff and it prolonged my pain for years longer than it should have. Please learn from my mistakes. But yeah. I'm so sorry my friend. Talk to a lawyer now. I just went through this, past summer. The love of my life and my twin sister. It only happened twice but it shattered my heart. I have since had no contact with them both. I felt a lot of anger over it and started therapy. I feel fine now. I found out in May. This is some Ryan Giggs type shit. I'm wondering if the Americans would understand that reference. Ryan Joseph Giggs OBE is a Welsh football coach and former player. He is the manager of the Wales national team and a co-owner of Salford City Football Club. Giggs played his entire professional career for Manchester United and briefly served as the club's interim manager after the sacking of David Moyes in April 2014. Ryan Giggs has been branded a sex addict who cannot resist women on nights out by his brother Rodri. Rodri, 43, whose ex-wife Natasha had a secret 8-year affair with his brother, told a podcast, "Everyone has a weakness. Ryan's was that when he goes out, he has to sleep with women." Asked if he despised his brother, Rodri said, "No, I don't. I feel sorry for him. He's had the most amazing career but it's just tarnished and that's not down to me. It's down to his own philandering. I was faithful. But I have not been able to watch one of his games since 2010. Thank God for the champions to help me learn about football history. You think Icardi is bad? I shagged me brother's missus." Ryan Giggs. How in the duck have you let this go on for this long? So you're indifferent. Hate is not the opposite of love. Indifference is. I have a few of those in my life. It's the most freeing feeling. Get yourself evidence of the affair, get a lawyer, and GTFO. Sorry, weird question. But do you still have a sex life with her? This reads like it's written by a teenaged wannabe failed romance writer. From the hello greeting to playing with the daughter on weekends. WTF? No emotion, no detail, nothing. First of all, English is my third language. And I speak 4 languages. I wonder how many languages you can speak. If by posting this comment you felt somewhat superior, I feel sorry for your ignorance and not so healthy psychology. Don't judge too fast. God will judge you. Let me tell you that my fiancé had the same thing happen to him. His brother and mother of his daughter now have 2 kids together. His daughter is now old enough to see what her mother has done and hates her for it. All I can say is, keep your head up, but also think about your daughter's future too. She will understand one day and be very upset about it. Ignore that guy. So which part of the world are you from? Depending on where you're from, if you can prove the infidelity, you can get a lot out of it. Get a lawyer before talking to a single member of the family. I hate to break it to you, but somebody knows. It may not be anyone super close to you, but somebody in that family knows what's going on. Get a DNA test. Unfortunately, if the timeline adds up, the child may not even be yours. Stay in the house, do not leave. If you do, she will make sure you no longer have access and you will still be stuck with paying bills. Make sure all finances are split. To be real, I wouldn't even tell her why I'm doing all of this. Leave her ducking, wondering why. The same emotional distress she put you under, give her the same back. Make her wonder why until that court date. Then drop the bomb. Whatever I will do it calmly as always. I hope it burns them when they realize that you care so little about them that their affair doesn't even bother you. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are.